So this is just going to be a real quick tutorial on how to crochet a granny square. The person who asked for this tutorial already knows how to crochet. They just don't know how to do a granny square yet. So I didn't spend too long going over the different stitches. I started a little slow, saying this is a slip stitch, this is a chain, and then I just kind of sped up because I realized she wouldn't need that. If you do want to learn to crochet and you're just starting out, this may not be the video for you, but I can absolutely make a video that's slowed down a little. It shows you each of the different stitches, and then you can kind of branch out from there and start doing other patterns. So I guess I will just get right to it. Okay, so to make a granny square, you first need to start with your slip stitch. I fold it over like this, and then I take the longer part of the yarn. Let me just pull some out. The longer part of the yarn, and I put it through the hoop here and just pull a slip stitch. All right, gonna put my crochet hook through and tighten it, and then I'm gonna do 4 chains, and a chain is simply pulling the string behind and pulling it through once. There's 1 chain. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to wrap from the back, pull through, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to do a slip stitch into the first chain I made. Now slip stitch is you're simply putting the crochet hook through that stitch, wrapping it around the back, and then pull through. So that makes a little ring here for me to work in. Next, I'm going to do 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. And the 3 chains are going to count as a double crochet. So as you go, or as I go, you'll see that that's going to count as the first double crochet in each row. So we're going to do 2 double crochets now. The way we do that is we wrap around the back or towards the front, insert into the hole here. You're going to pull up a loop. So now there's going to be 3 strands on your crochet hook. You're going to yoke again. You're going to pull it through 2, yoke again, and pull it through the last 2. So that just made a double crochet right there. I don't know if you can see it that well. So I've got a chain 3 and a double crochet. I'm going to do another double crochet. So again, yoke or wrap around the back, go through the hole, pull up a loop, wrap again, go through 2, wrap it around again, go through 2. Next, I'm going to do 2 chains. So wrap, pull through, wrap, pull through, and then I'm going to do 3 double crochets. So we're going to wrap around, go in, wrap, pull through 2. We're going to do that 3 times. And then we're going to do 2 chains again. And I should mention, when you do these 3 double crochets together, that's kind of like the shell. And you're going to do, in this first round, you're going to do 4 of these. So this is 1, this is your second one. So we just did 2 more chains. We're going to do 3 double crochets again. 1, 2, 3. 2 more chains and 3 double crochets again. I'm going fast, but if you need another tutorial, I can do one that's a little slower, showing the stitches. And we're going to do 2 more chains. I'm kind of assuming people watching this have an idea of the fundamentals of crochet and are just trying to learn a new type of stitch or pattern. So if you need me to slow down, I can definitely make another video that goes over the stitches a little better. So now I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the 3 3 chains that I made in the beginning. So I'm going to go into the top one, and I'm going to slip stitch, and then I'm going to chain 3 and turn my work around. So I've been going in this direction. I'm going to turn the whole piece around and start working back the other way. Again, this counts as your first double crochet. So I'm going to do 2 double crochets now. 2. So see how with that counting as the first one I have 3 here, but we're in the corner now, so the corner works a little differently. We're going to do 1 chain and then 3 more double crochets in that same hole. So we're making the corner there. Alright, so that's the corner. We're going to do 2 more chains, and then we're going to do the next corner in this hole here. So we're going to do 3 double crochet, a chain 1, 3 more double crochet, again working in that same hole, and you can kind of see your square starting to take shape. And then we got 2 chains, and then next corner, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, all in that same hole, and chain 2 when you're done with that corner. Last corner here, we're doing 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 more double crochet in the same hole, and then chain 2. So now we have our 4 corners made. We're gonna slip stitch into the top of that original 3 chains. So let's slip stitch there. I'm looking back and forth between the camera and what I'm doing, and it's kind of throwing me off. Alright, so slip stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to turn the whole work around, so instead of working this way, we're going to turn everything around. So now we have what are the sides and the corners formed. So see how we have a side here, a corner here, side, corner. So when you're working in these holes on the side, you're doing 3 double crochets in each. Again, this first one, the chain 3 counts as 1 double crochet. So this first one here, we're only going to do 2. Alright, and then we're going to chain 2, just like we were doing before. And now we're at the corner. So where we did that chain 1, that's the hole we're going to be working in for the corner. So the corner is going to be just like in the last row. You're going to do 3 double crochets, 1 chain, and then 3 more double crochets in that same corner space. And then we're back to the side, so we're going to do 2 chains, and on the side we're going to put 3 double crochets in here. So it's fairly easy because it's 3 and 6, it's all multiples of each other. So again, we're going to do 2 chains. We're at the corner again, so see how we're right there. We're going to go into that hole we made when we did the chain 1. We're going to do 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 more double crochets, all in that corner. It looks like that as you go. Chain 2, we're going to do 3 more double crochets in this next hole, chain 2, we're back at the corner, or at another corner, so we're doing 3 double crochets, 2, 3, chain 1 to make that corner space, then 3 more double crochets, chain 2. We're back at the sides again, so we're going to do 3 into this hole. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, last corner here. So we're doing 3 into the corner, chain 1, 3 more into that same corner space, and chain 2 at the end here. So now we're at the back to the start of this row, so we're going to slip stitch into the top of that first 3 chain stitch we did there. Slip stitch, and you're going to continue like this. So we're going to do 3 chain, flip the work around, and as you see, each row you're adding more holes along the side. So as you go, the work's going to continue to get bigger. One thing that's nice about this, if you're making something fairly small, this works up very quickly because you're working in a, I guess a square, but like a circular pattern. So you're adding to each side at every row that you do. So it does work up quickly. As you're making blankets, things like that, it takes a lot longer to make it around the row. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you want me to slow down and do more of each individual stitch, how to do the fundamentals of crochet, I can absolutely do that. But that is how you start a granny square. And once you get those first, 3 rows we did down, it's really simple from there. All right. Thanks for watching.